it's Chef Derek again, and first I want to say thank you for signing up for this LTO. We're really excited about it. It's going to be kind of a fun little spin on a seafood mac and cheese, right? We think something unique that our guests are really going to enjoy. It's very trendy. It's eye-catching, right? It has that seafood, and especially the lobster mac and cheese, something that's comfort food, that's familiar to all of us, but it has kind of that elevated twist on it. So we're just going to start out with our Stouffer's white cheddar mac and cheese. The white cheddar is going to be a little bit more zesty, a little bit more tangy than your traditional yellow or orange cheddar, whichever one you go by, and then a little bit of a lobster sensation. So the lobster sensation is a product line that has actual lobster meat, but it also has a little bit of Alaska or pollock fillet, which is a thin fish. So it's one of the allergens that we're going to have to look out for. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our mac and cheese that we have let thaw overnight, and we're going to put it into our rethermalizers. So once we get all the mac and cheese into those rethermalizers, we start to bring it up until we reach that internal temperature of 165 degrees. All right, so we're going to take our bag of lobster sensation, carefully cut it all the way down the middle, as closely as you can to the middle. And while our mac and cheese is warming up, we're going to put it into a clean bowl. And we're going to gently break it up. So since this is both lobster and pollock, it's going to have a little bit of filler in it. So you want to be gentle so that you don't break up all those lobster pieces, and you try and maintain as much of the tail meat as possible. And then once this is all broken up, then we can start to gently fold it into our mac and cheese. So once our mac and cheese has been warming for a while, we want to temp it to make sure that we've reached at least an internal temperature of 165 degrees. Then we take the fluff lobster that we did earlier, and we gently fold it in. So after we put the lobster in, we want to make sure to fold it in instead of macerating it in to keep those pieces as large as possible, so that our customers can actually see that lobster in there. So we want to let it sit there for at least 15 minutes so that those flavors really marry together, and you get a lot of that lobster flavor into that cream and into that cheese. So while I've been doing this in a pot, you will most likely be using your rethermalizers in your own establishments. So now that we have our lobster mac and cheese ready, we can hold it in these rethermalizers for up to 4 hours, as long as it maintains that temperature of 141 degrees. Upon a guest order, you take these 12-ounce food containers, fill it up, leave just a little bit there at the top, and then you can serve as is, or you can put a little bit of dried parsley flakes on the top. So if it comes to be the end of the day and you still have a lot of product left over, you can just fill up the containers and cool them down, so long as they come to 41 degrees within 2 hours. And then these can actually be held for up to 72 hours or 3 days, and you can serve them as is. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'm Chef Derek, and look forward to doing this on the next one.